Hello, chitlins. See if anybody shows up here right now, because we're early, aren't we? What time is it? 11:51. I'm 9 minutes early. We got parking within walking distance, which is cool. We were trying to avoid it to go to a garage, but there are lots of people here. And I even asked somebody, because he had a Guatemalan flag he had tied around his neck, and I said, there are so many people that ask stupid questions like, why aren't you wearing the American flag? Or why aren't you showing that? And I asked him, because I said I would say something snarky back, and I would. But he explained it. He and his friends are American citizens, but his dad wasn't. So they sent his dad back to Guatemala. So he's got the Guatemala flag as a representation of his dad. And no, he's not going to be able to get his dad back.
Hi, Fuzz.
Hi, Fuzz. So yeah, that's what this day is going to be about. And with what happened in Minnesota, it made me more like focused to get my butt out here, because at least they know who he is. So the guy who did it, they know who he is, because they got into supposedly, latest thing I heard is that they got into a gunfight and then he took off. So they know who he is. So, but of course that, like, oh God, it messed up Minnesota's for sure, but it probably made more people like me come out and say, you know, you can't stop us. Have a nice day.
Scooter Mom's here.
Hi, Scooter Mom. So, in case anybody doesn't know, Minnesota had 2 lawmakers shot in their houses with their spouses. They were asked to come outside. This guy had a lot of known kings. He was dressed as a cop without markings, see? And he killed one of them. And I had gotten it backwards. Daughter didn't throw herself in front of, what was her name? Helpman?
I can't remember.
Because it was a woman in a mountain. She was former assembly. He was a state senator. The state senator and his wife were in surgery, and they're expected to survive. The former assemblyman and her husband were killed. And I had heard that the daughter had jumped in front of the mom in the bullets. No, the mom jumped on her daughter so nothing would happen. So that's how she passed away. You heard about Minnesota?
No. Or the congressperson?
Well, state senator and former assembly. The former assembly and her husband are gone.
And I did hear about this morning, a fake police car, right?
Yep, fake police car, Etsy outfit, everything.
And they're still at large.
Yeah, but at least they know who he is.
Or they do.
Well, if they got the car, hopefully. Even though he had a bunch of No Kings things around his car. But
what are you doing right now?
I'm streaming. Yeah. This is one of the people. I stream that way, and I avoid faces if nobody wants them. So I'm here for, because Minnesota just made me want to do it more then. But yeah, I'm doing my live stream here the whole time.
Okay.
So.
All right.
So, okay, guys. So that's what happened today.
Carrie Ann's mom is from Minnesota.
Oh, wow. Well, isn't
right
Carrie
now.
Ann from Minnesota?
Yeah, they are too.
Yeah, I know. What a weird place. And then I was watching and realized it was Tim Walz, who was also the governor of Minnesota.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping it's not connected. So I'm trying to get you guys up so I can see the chat.
Clark's here. Hi, Clark.
Hi, Clark. Let's see.
Yes.
My thumbnail is Birdie with a spider.
Yeah, I got it.
So, okay. There we go. That was a friend of mine. Came up to say hi. How did you get the effect of transparency? Sometimes I wish I understood you, guy.
Are you being metaphorical or are you being literal? Clark?
Yeah, exactly.
We're always transparent on this channel.
And I think I only have my live chat up, or my top chat, and can't get my live chat, so sorry, guys. So, yeah. So we're walking out. This is the Alameda one. It actually started at 10:30.
I've got all chat or all messages.
Okay. It started at 10:30 and at a park. I don't know what the park was. But then it's the march to City Hall. And then I wouldn't be surprised if we all taper off and go march down Park like we did last time. So, see what I mean? It's being touted as family friendly, which is cool. And I personally don't care what side you're on, as long as you're here to protest boo-boo head. And we're trying to not cuss today. So there'll be lots.
Do we have to get in this line?
I don't think so. So let's see. Woo! Excuse me. See? Look at the signs. Look at signs. Oppression is the mask of fear. No kings. No RFK Jr. So I saw something about admitting that Medicare is going to be taken. So my stream is very clear. Cool. Thank you. Stay positive. Yeah, no, I heard about Minnesota this morning, got totally depressed, and was like,
Hi, Pippi Longstocking.
Hi, Pippi Longstocking. Was thinking, okay, this sucks. Totally depressed. And then within half an hour, I'm like, F this. We're going. And if we're lucky, there'll be tons of people. So, talked to I think there's a wedding right now? No, they're a shelter. Okay. The local church is being a shelter. So, Twin Towers United Methodist. This is in case anything weird happens and they have to run in. So, that's what that's for. So, yeah, if like the police come or they try to do riot control, you can literally run into the church and you'll be safe. And that's why they have their doors open. So, I don't see a placard I support, but I love seeing the American flag and a true protest. Good for you. Thank you. And like I said, I don't care whose side you're on right now, just as long as you're against the king. Hi, Cobell.
Yep.
I heard on another stream the only orange monarch I like is butterfly. Yes. And like I said before, people are wearing their flags for different reasons for different countries, because people are complaining, why don't you wear the American flag? And it's like, I asked before I went on, of course, somebody who was wearing a Guatemalan flag, and I said, why are you wearing that instead of, and explained. And he said, because his dad was an illegal alien and his dad got deported. So he's wearing the Guatemalan flag as a tribute to his dad. And no, his dad's not going to be able to come back. Him and his friends were citizens. So, as usual, a guy who's got children and everything else, who's been here for 20 years, he said, gets sent back. Yeah, those are the criminals. Anyway. I knew at least one cousin of friends who was an illegal, and we would just make sure that he was okay when we were younger, because all the kids are just like, you can't go anywhere, because he's really nice, sort of thing. So, they canceled the protest in Minneapolis, but I think the one in St. Paul is going on. I think the one in St. Paul is going on too. I saw one of them, and I saw, who did I see? The cancer. The senator who had cancer used to wear the bandanas. He was at Philadelphia, because I remember Rocky. He was at Philadelphia.
I know, but I think no, they're not.
Saying that they're not going to be taken away.
Dusty says, I stand with Foggy.
Hi, little brother.
Fab Daddy's
Hi,
here.
Fab Daddy. You're more than welcome, Fab Daddy. We're accepting everybody. It has nothing to do with sides. It has to do with no kings. So, which is something we all should be reiterating. Since I got my dad yesterday back, I think everybody. Woo! No turd right. No turd right. Yay! I like that one. No turd right. Alameda City Hall. Yeah. I decided to stay home and not go to the city. Hi, Rib Daddy. Are you going to come and hang out? We're in City Hall. So I've already seen a couple of my friends. So what they're trying to do is not block the street, and it's going to happen eventually. So that's why they're still trying to keep it in order, especially considering that politics or mayors in other cities are saying just run them over. Yeah. Saw that one this morning. How long?
He's in Walnut Creek, he says.
I don't know. It said 12 to 1, but I have a feeling it might be going on for a lot longer. And this is a very docile crowd. They're mostly my generation, families with kids, dogs. So it may just stick around and have people hang out. It'd be interesting. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, this is where we're at right now. Yes, everybody is here, Dusty. So if you're going to come, Rib Daddy, be careful because people may be blocking the streets. So this is what we know right now. And yeah, I'm going to keep it down low where I'm short because I want to be able to talk into it. So yeah, I'm like showing things. Oh, they do have the center blocked, but this is so cool. I'm just like beyond stunned. This is so cool. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. It is so neat. Alameda is such a like sleepy town, and I'm glad I stayed here. Thank you. Did you see that? Happy 79th Mind Fiora. They're making speeches. Let's see. I'm actually warm, but oh well. Like your sign, thank you. Can I pet your dog?
Sure.
Can I show your dog on the stream?
Absolutely.
Hello. Let's see.
I can't guarantee he'll be on his best.
Oh yeah, no. But my chat gets mad when I pet dogs without them. Hello. Hi. How are you? Yeah. Thank you. First dog of the day. We'll just walk around on the sides. One less birthday until Donald joins Epstein in hell. Ooh, that's very Catholic. Restore our human rights dump Trump.
This land, like the rest of the East Bay, was never legally ceded. It appears in one of the 18 unratified federal treaties of 1851.
See, you guys can't hear me when I'm there. We got to figure out how to get some lavaliers.
Walk around and check out the full.
California's native people were hidden for over 50 years.
That's why people are honking, I bet, because we should like not block her. Woo! Woo! Yay.
The city of Alameda, this is in the historic title territory of the Turkania.
There are some great like things here with people, which I'm always so like amazed because it's my sleepy little town.
Are enrolled in the present day West Carolina tribe.
There we go.
This territory
So,
was brought under the
George Washington on the proposal to make him king. Right, exactly. If George Washington didn't want it, I don't think he should have it. I'll give it a cult.
It's a cult. Yeah, they're probably doing that too.
Oh,
Today,
look.
the West Carolina tribe has over 600 enrolled members. They are the legal and genealogical descendants of the federally recognized Corona band of Alameda County. A tribe
It's hippie,
by the U.S. government
no king pride.
but illegally
Yay.
removed from the list of federally recognized tribes in
Closer
1927
on this
without
one.
notice.
Nope,
or due
since
process.
1776, and democracy has no kings.
Moequani, la gente, the people, in Chochenyo, the local dialect of the Ohlone language. It's not just a name.
Yes, and we have natives. The native around here is Ohlone. That's why there's so many things named after Ohlone. You know, we take it, we name it. So I'm Pueblo, so I'm in New Mexico. My bio parents were born 50 miles apart from each other. My bio dad on a reservation. So just getting overwhelmed and liking it in a weird way. Let me see if I can get in here. Excuse me.
The waters around
Looking at all
us
the
were once rich with estuaries and shellfish beds. There are documented Muwekma burial mounds and village sites right along these shores. And despite erasure and development, the descendants of those people never left. Alameda is not just Ohlone land, it is Muwekma land.
Can you guys hear that? CBF, we're by the only one covered up. How bad do I stand out? No, I've got a Jengi jacket on.
Federal restoration and end the practice of platforming individuals and organizations that claim Ohlone identity while erasing the real tribe.
If Trump wants a big parade in his honor, all he has to do is resign. That's the truth. So,
Muwekma people are still here, fighting for recognition, protecting ancestral sites, revitalizing language.
let's see, what is the table? Besides my favorite shoes on the planet. Immigrants have rights. Know your rights. All rights, Alameda. So, see, no fascist parade. Medicaid. I like that one. Power to the people, for the people, by the people. No fascist parade. Medicaid. I like that one. So,
that everyone who lives, works, organizes, and resists here acts as good stewards of their...
that should be like a mantra for San Francisco.
That means not only
No kings, just queens.
but also telling the truth about whose land this is. And who has the right to speak.
All the people. Yeah, we're gonna.
In Alameda. It's so cute.
Let's honor the land by learning its real history. Let's honor this moment by standing in solidarity with all Muwekma.
So,
And fight to reverse.
see if I can go through people here. Find the spot. Excuse me. Thank you. Now, Public Cat has to catch up with me, so he's not going to be enjoying this.
Have another hand for Gabriel, please.
Excuse me. Thank you.
Read one more time.
Going through the crowds in Alameda. Can you freaking believe it? Alameda's doing this. I love it. Sorry, thank you. See, even the corgis are here.
All the way in the CVS pharmacy parking lot over there.
He's like, no corgis here. Can I pet? Can I pet him? Can I pet him?
Sure. This is Lola.
That's okay. Hello, are you a little grumpy? Hi, how are you? How are you? See, I told you it's a family-friendly event and lots of puppies that I can pet, and you guys are going to be able to see them too. I'm on a live right now. I'm sorry. How about you?
This is Darla.
Can I pet her?
Yeah, she's very friendly. Yeah.
Sorry, you guys couldn't see that one. I don't think I could tort for that. Thank you.
I love your hair.
Thank you. So fun. Thank you. You're unsubscribing. Okay. Have a nice day. Uh-oh. Who rated me? I will stay safe. Oh, shut up with deport you all. You guys know what to do. So, here legally means no protest. Excuse me. Technically, I would be an illegal alien because my bio dad was born on a reservation. So, they could come after me eventually. Oh wow, look you guys, you're busy. Where is this? It's Alameda, which is across the estuary from Oakland, which is across the bay from San Francisco. It's where I live now, and I figured I would support my hometown. And if they try to get us, the Methodist church down the street has its doors wide open. It's a pretty decent-sized church. We can all run there. It's sanctuary. They can't come into it, especially in California.
I'm not seeing any of these.
Do you have it on all chat?
No.
No? Chat filter, all messages. That's interesting. So, mods, can you see this happening? Oh, you know what? I'm not on mine.
Oh.
I don't know what happened. I'm on Jess's. I was wondering why all this was happening.
That explains it.
It switched somehow. Okay, yeah, no, I got hit. For some reason, it skipped to Jess's. I don't know why. So, no thrones, no crowns, no kings. Hi, Bridge. Stay angry, little Meg. Miss What's It whispered, you need all your anger now. You know what I like? I like signs like that because it's like you can tell an artist did it because it's got the relief on it. And that person pretty much was telling the what's for. It was never about immigrants. So let's see where we can go now. Keep going. Excuse me. Thank you. Thank you. Just moving around, guys. Getting. Oh no, sorry. I was just trying to figure out where to go. I'm streaming right now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I hope you spotted me from far away. I did. Thank you. That was very nice.
Snarky people, even who are on our side. Can you believe that? This is okay to cut. Happy to see everybody out today getting my sign ready for a protest in a few hours. Yay! Hi, okay. You're in Germany. Very cool. Supposedly the great BS dictator is his parade's gonna happen at 3:30 Pacific because it's like 6:30 their place. I want one of those flags. Look at the pride flag. It's really cool. And we're singing a protest song. And hopefully if I keep talking through it, YouTube can't copyright me for it. And it's also should be for use at this point because it's during a protest. Do you see we got somebody from Germany? We got somebody from Germany. So, yeah, this is a little bitty 75,000 population protest. Think what it's like in like San Francisco. Even Oakland. So, we have this many people out here. It must be interesting. Woo! That voice has been perfected over years of baseball. Ooh, got that, huh? Just got one deleted. That must be interesting. So, let's see. Let's do it some more. Excuse me. Pardon me. Whoops. Sorry. I'm so sorry. See? There's no money for a parade. There should be money for Medicaid. See? That pretty much says it all, doesn't it? Ah, and I see maybe how I wound up on Jessica's. Squeeze! No kings, yes queens! No kings, yes queens! No kings, yes queens! Welcome to the Bay Area. No kings, yes queens! No kings, yes queens! Excuse me.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. Thanks. No, I'm just being nice. Thank you. Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Donald Trump has got to go. Woo! I don't see any signs that I saw last time, but you never know. So, that's pretty much it right there. No one is illegal on stolen land. Yeah, I'd like my land back. All those Europeans should go home. Whatever. The only minority destroying America are billionaires. I like that one too. Yep, no dictators. And from Germany, you have the cred to do that. So, excuse me. There's a sign there that says, Mr. President, why do we celebrate July 4th? Exactly. It's because it's for our freedom.
No king's dead! No king's now! No king's dead! No king's now! No king's dead! No king's now!
I would like to say, here's what we say for the man who thinks he can do anything that he wants to and rule this country like a king.
Due process is not isn't optional.
I'm Mary Claire Blakeman, and I'm the chair of All Rise Alameda.
Sponsored by not just. Plays in the background, Bentley announcer. There's the list of the frontier, my dearest belladonna. It's been 2 full days since we have been bereft of salt, sugar, and flour. Ooh, I like that. I was gonna say more people. Okay, so we had this shit 80 years ago. Stay strong. Thank you. We are.
Because our rights to reproductive health care have been taken away. Women are being arrested for having a miscarriage.
That's creepy.
The convention has announced just this week they're going to work to make gay marriage illegal again.
Not here.
Friends and neighbors are being plucked out of disappeared out of our communities.
Getting some doggy, guys.
Thank you. Our table, All Rise Alameda over here. Go to our table, you will get a lot more information about what you can do to make a difference. You can also take a social media picture with Lady Liberty over there. And
she's over on the right.
More information about other actions at our website, www.allrisealameda.com.
Actually perfect.
We all know what we're up
Which is we went through in the 70s.
President.
It's like, why do we have to keep going through this?
Like these, it's helpful to remember what's happening today has been in the making for many, many, many years. Okay?
We're gonna make you guys long again.
Right-wing reactionaries started the groundwork for Project 2025 at least 50 years ago. They have been relentless. We've got to be relentless. Okay? Now, much of this, what's happening today is being fueled by well-funded right-wing Christian organizations. As a Christian myself, I'm calling them out because
I think the car that's in front of everything is for the older lady that's in a
and I invite all of you, regardless of creed or no
behind the
creed,
car,
that you call this out also, and you can support Christians against Christian nationalism.
Yeah. Need to look that one up. Christians against Christian nationalism.
We've been chipping away at our freedoms for the past 50 years. They've been doing this for hundreds of years.
Yeah, they have.
Right? There have always been those at the top who want to have power and control over all the rest of us. But you know what else has happened in all those years? There were people who fight back, push back, resisted, and opposed. People like you. People like my father, my uncles, my aunts, they all fought back.
I know, isn't it for us? It's so bizarre. It's like, but then again, it also may be a safe space to protest, like from Oakland. So it's very possible.
Today, fought back and pushed back and opposed and said no to the King of England. They said no kings then, we say no kings now.
I felt lovely.
No kings now! No kings now! No kings now! No kings now!
We've got an echo. What would you expect from a bunch of like older people? I am part of that.
Said back then to the king, and it's in the Declaration of Independence. This is what they said. The reason that he could no longer be the king over them is because he refused to follow the law.
Rock on, Fuzzy. Yeah. What's the dynamic for causing violence? I don't think anybody is interested in violence around here. There are too many straw hats.
To be tried for pretended offenses. Warrants of officers to harass our people. It's in the Declaration of Independence. Does that sound familiar? Sound like somebody that's in the White House now that thinks he's a king? We got rid of one king, we can get rid of a wannabe king.
Becky's with us.
Hi, Becky. Yes, I'm in my little sleepy town. Are you doing LA later?
No kings, no crown. We the people won't back down.
DS was looking for us.
No crown. We the people won't back down. No kings.
Oh,
I'll be on
okay.
his bike somewhere.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought he was talking about like a that
You're
person.
beautiful.
Just for past the downtown Portland waterfront, it is packed rock on KA.
There in the other side of the island, just cheer over there for us. And how about the folks who are over here?
Yeah,
on the west
technically
side of
we
the
could
island?
do for
And the folks right here in the middle, right in front here.
It's like my
I gotta read a
sleepy
couple
little town
more
is so
signs
polite
here.
that I could get this
Dreams
close with
are
tons of
not
people here.
illegal.
Let's see.
And right up in
What are we
front,
looking
the
like
turd
now?
right. I have to say, Alameda's particularly good at the signs. You bring in the art.
Yes, they do.
And now to keep going with the art part, first let me check.
Well,
Folks who are
who's getting
way
busy?
over
I am.
there, could you raise your hand if you can hear? Beautiful. And the folks way over here, can you hear?
Back down. Are we
I know
dizzy
you
now?
can hear. You're looking at guys. I know you can hear.
Oh, actually, say it in here.
We're now have the pleasure
Hello,
to introduce
Becky.
an
More levity.
Alameda-based
We need levity.
singer-songwriter from Nicaragua, Nicacura.
Yes, our sign game is definitely on point. We have probably a lot of artists living here because it was also cheaper than San Francisco, but more than Oakland.
I wanted to share with you all a song that I learned many years ago when I was
I'm glad you
traveling in
appreciated
Italy.
that, Becky.
And it's a song of resistance that the people during World War II sang to, when the Nazis were invading. And they had this song. And
Do you know, I
people
remember
would
the
get
day
together
when I
and
thought not
sing it.
saying Nazi
And
on
it's really
the stream would hurt my heart. It's a shame that it doesn't anymore.
So I'm going to sing the version in Italian, and I've kind of improvised an English version. And if you can all sing along to the part that says "Bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao," that's the part that we can all.
Oh my
sing
God,
along.
it's my sign off. I knew I was saying Bella or Ciao Bella. That is so funny.
Una mattina mi son svegliata. Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Una mattina mi son svegliata.
Love puppies.
Ho trovato l'invaso. Oh, one fine morning I woke up early. Bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. One fine morning I woke up early and I saw ice at my door.
BELLACIAO.
Portami via. Bella ciao, bella
Ciao, Bella, ciao, ciao, ciao.
partigiano, portami via, che mi sento di morire. Oh, you my ally, please take me with you. Oh, bella ciao, bella ciao.
Okay, you guys know what to do to free Ireland.
And if they take me so far away, oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. If they
Bye, Tyler. You guys know what to do.
Cause they want to lock me up. E se io muoio dai partigiano, oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Se io muoio dai partigiano.
I love puppies.
Tu mi devi seppellire.
And then those road signs.
And if they take me,
There's actually, see if I can
lock
get
me
it.
up. Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. If they take me, then lock me up. Please
There it is. I am on that for a reason.
Montagna. Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Seppellirmi
I wish it would move. That sign is awesome.
sotto l'ombra di un bel fiore. And if they lock me
There
up
it is. See it?
and take me away,
Look at that sign. Isn't it like the
bella ciao,
most?
bella ciao.
Yeah, it's one of the things that you turn and it changes.
Oh, please
I think
know
that sign should be the win.
that I love you very much. Oh,
Yeah, that sign should win the internet.
mi son svegliato. Oh, bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Una mattina mi son svegliato. Ho trovato il
He's feeling us.
Oh, one fine morning, I saw these beautiful people. Oh, bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. One fine morning, the people came out.
Awesome, Bill. I love that. I thought he had too much 420. That sign says it all. Love it. Thank you. Ciao, ciao. I know. The first time I saw it too, I'm like, is it doing what I think it is?
And they were crying for our
Oh, they brought it down to clap.
Professor.
The chatters and lurkers, so repeat the YouTube instructions, like, subscribe, share, set notifications to all, and don't be a butthead. You can be from the quote-unquote other side. I don't care. This is for getting rid of kings. This is not for saying you bad to other people.
We have a special guest who's going to come in.
Hi, Kakan. I forgot to say hi.
Let me ask you
Yes,
to a warm welcome.
Becky's already got a nickname for me. She's Bax. That is so funny. It's like, but you know, she's been the bomb. She's been in LA. It's cool.
You have to do that again. Raymond Corral!
All right, thank you, Alameda. Number one, I'm going to read an official statement from Chief Joshi, okay? Now, I want you to know unofficially, he does not believe in immigration, anything to do with taking in immigrants. But here goes, no Kings event in LA situation affecting Alameda. Like all California municipalities, the city of Alameda will follow state law stemming from California values. Act SB 54 of 2017. The Senate bill aims to protect immigrants, communities in California, and to limit the involvement of state and local law enforcement in federal immigration enforcement activities, ensuring resources are not used for federal immigration enforcement. Our goal is to maintain a trusting relationship with our immigrant communities.
See, even Alameda is saying F you.
For public safety. Government Code 7282-7284 provides specific clarity on the state law. So I want to thank Chief Josie
nervous. It's very
and the Alameda Police Department for allowing us to have a peaceful gathering.
See, and even there's policemen up the top clapping and praying hands.
We live in a good city, folks.
Yeah, we do. Woo!
We want to invite other folks to come here. We want to invite other cities to be like ours. And our city's going to be inherited by younger folks, the folks who are coming up right about now.
We're not going to do anything to agitators. Excuse me.
Please give a huge welcome to Roland Burns Sarno.
I don't know who he is. Everybody's saying hi to everybody.
Hello, everyone. My name is Rowan. I've lived in Alameda my whole life. I went to Franklin Elementary School. I went to ACLC, and I'm going to ASTI now. I fight on my bike lanes.
Babies with their signs. Babies against billionaires. Don't you like that one?
School every day. I love this island, just like so many of my friends, family members, and classmates. So many who are now at risk of deportation. Our communities are being torn apart by a childish strongman, and I am worried.
Childish strong, that's an understatement.
Completely unprecedented. A president has never federalized the National Guard and deployed the Marines on American soil before to attack peaceful protesters.
And during the day, they are peaceful.
Many of whom have visas or green cards, and all of whom deserve to be here.
Don't worry about your flag. People will just walk by it.
I am worried because the actions that prompted these deportations are the same that me and my friends, and I hope you, are taking. Mahmoud Khalil was detained for peacefully protesting a genocide. Romisa Aldoter was detained for writing an article against
We never asked for a
apartheid.
king.
Kilma Abrigo Garcia was deported and sent to an internment camp in El Salvador for no reason at all.
Hello, Doe. Doing the hometown protest.
Collective liberation works to change Alameda's investment policy and invest in fossil fuels and arms manufacturers, or support undocumented immigrants, or fight to make Wadi Kachid a sister city. We are not far off from them. When AUSC students fight against racism, sexism, homophobia, transphobia, Islamophobia, and anti-Semitism in our schools, we are not far off from them. When all of us come here to protest the attacks on our free speech, our right to petition, our right to assemble, we are not far off from them. Because the victims of the Trump administration are not criminals.
Bill, I'm with you there.
They are regular people who care
Hands
about
off Iran,
democracy
hands
and
off our
human rights,
neighbors.
just like you.
One of my friends' moms came from Iran before the revolution, and because of the revolution.
It is frightening. But that it is for exactly that reason that we
Thank you, Patty. Hello, Patty Holmes.
And we certainly cannot become lazy or expect others to fight back. We don't have time for that. Our voices are only powerful when we use them together. But for this administration, when we use them alone, they are targets. So we all need to be loud.
Unpaid protester, I hate him for free. That's pretty much what we're all like too. There's nobody paying us to do this.
What it means is getting organized. Join one of the many organizations here.
Hello, Basement Jesus. You're more than welcome.
Who are at risk. But
As long as you follow the rules.
Be consistent
No hate.
and find something.
Even though I just showed
We
a
don't
hate
have
sign.
time to wait around.
Probably
We don't
need
have
to give a
time
thumbs
to be
up.
half involved.
Okay, Dope, so you probably go, right?
We should be frightened, and we use that to push us forward. Because the only people who can stop us from being the next
Hi, Janet,
victim
from another planet.
of Trump's authoritarianism is us.
Woo!
with one poem. This poem is for
their
all
hands.
the protesters. It is called Making the Difference.
Yay.
You squeeze through the cracks. The crowd is live, spending another day protesting in the streets instead of hiking, swimming, shopping, relaxing.
Excuse me.
You have so much to do, so little time, so many obligations. Come to stand here for freedom, for democracy and constitutional freedom. You bring your children, your mother, your grandmother, wrangling baby carriages and wheelchairs through busy intersections and familial complaints to advocate for their needs. And this is where I want you to echo me in song. I'm just going to do 2 lines. And so we rise.
And so we rise.
Like a summer storm.
Like a summer storm.
You stand tall in the shadow of xenophobic fascism, white supremacy, racism, ableism, sexism, gender pro-choice oppression, environmental peril, ready to fight against what has been taken and for what should be given freely. You may risk arrest, imprisonment for the color of your skin, your protests against genocide, unjust orders that define you as alien, illegal, in constant danger of being deported after being promised sanctuary. You are our friends, family, loved ones that we must protect with our protests and bodies. You may not be here, but know we love and honor you. And so we rise.
And so we rise.
Like a summer storm.
Like a summer storm.
You sleep on the sidewalks, in alleys.
We're a good choir.
Who may be unable to protest or march and be counted today. We honor you. You champion our inalienable right to pursue happiness, affordable food, shelter, medical care, free education, protection under the law. You put down your phone, computer, video games, leave off answering emails, texts, pressing calls to march in anger, bravery, and true patriotism.
And so we rise.
Like a summer storm.
Like a summer storm.
We fortify each other. We are invincible together. We stand strong and unbreakable. We are making the difference between lust for wealth and power and
I know
love
this is what they're supposed to be. It's old school. That's why it's neat.
So we rise.
And so we rise.
Like a summer storm.
Like a summer storm.
Make the world safe.
Make the world safe.
For the yet unborn.
For the yet unborn.
Thank you.
You guys here now?
Thank you, Timmy.
You know me. Puppies, not faces.
Our poet laureate.
Woo! And remember, folks,
I just got an estimate. There's over
they've been protesting here since I was little. Before. Woo! We have 2,000. Yay!
I have a feeling 2,000 people can make some noise. No king, no coup. Democracy is what we do.
No kings, no coup. Democracy is what we do. No kings, no coup. Democracy is what we do. No kings, no coup. Democracy is what we do.
No kings.
No coup. Democracy is what we do. Yes, I won't film Rip God. Thank you for reminding me, Buzz.
Plus people. Welcome Anna Martin, the program director on the staff of Activate America. Anna.
This is a No Kings protest in Alameda, California, which is an island next to Oakland, California, and across the bay from San Francisco, California. We have 2,000 people.
Who are not here today because they're shutting down the ice building from San Francisco.
my hometown is a little, or not, this is where I live now. It's a town I made fun of for a long time, and now I live here. So that's why I'm here instead of in San Francisco or Oakland.
William Barber, who's also at a Disney rally today, and it's in Philadelphia, I believe, says a king is only a king if we bow down. Woo! We don't bow down.
Thank you, Julian.
And every time we stand up, we build muscles, right? We build our own muscles of resistance, and we build each other's strength.
Just saying to you, Julian, no nasty on this feed is my feed, and my mods are my great security guys.
Well, if there's something happening in my town, I'm going to go find out. So everything we do builds our muscle, builds our
Yes,
resistance,
Julian,
and that's what
we do not
Everyone is
protest like
matters.
that, but if that's what you want to
Everything
say,
you
one
do
more time and you're out.
It all adds up. I'm really, really proud to be here underneath this flag. I'm proud to live in a town that flies the pride flag and the American flag together up and down its streets.
Yes!
We know that's how it is. We know that's right. I'm proud to be in a town that is a sanctuary city, but we have a commitment to
Which would explain why the Methodist Church has their doors open.
come to these protests. I've personally seen people here who are probably between
Cold
the
Rib
age of,
Daddy,
like,
no, we're
1
not
and,
kicking you
like,
out for
100
asking
something.
questions. But us, for no ice and keep the immigrants is aggressive, and we don't do aggressive, sorry.
Our friend Doug Linney in 2017. And Doug and the co-founders realized there's all this
It means we don't
energy.
want Trump as a king
People want to
because
do
he's
something.
working
You don't
on
want
it,
to just
and
ask for money.
if he
You
had
want
his
to
way,
actually
he'd be
do
able to
something. You
call
want to reach out to other
martial law
people in
today
other
because
places and
of
share
his protest in
information
D.C., but
and
people
get
are
around
voting in
the stupid
D.C.,
algorithms
so he
and
won't be able to
actually
call
reach
it.
out one by one. And that's what we do at Activate America. I was going to say Alameda. That's it. So we partner with great groups like All Rise Alameda. There's tables over there. Y'all should sign up. We also have flyers because this is really important that you're here today. And you also need to figure out what you're going to do tomorrow and what you're going to do the next day. And when there's not a protest going on, you can make phone calls. You can write postcards to people who haven't heard the news in a Republican-held district and say, hey, did you know that your member of Congress is a rabid Republican trying to cut health care? You should call him and say, don't do that. We have the ability to help you do that every single day. ActivateAmerica.vote, sign up with our partner organizations, and then I was just asked to point out.
And Julian, if you want to see a protest near you, go to nokings.org. It has a whole map of the world doing protests.
Granted, but we did hold on to 3 Senate seats for Democrats in states where Trump won. And those
Yay!
Those 3 votes are slowing down the worst of the agenda this very moment. We would already have that budget if it were not for those 3 votes. So you made a difference. And we have a great, young, new future of the party Democrat in Congress in Orange County. You all wrote 180,000 postcards, 5,000 in Spanish, 613 in Chinese to people who had requested information in Chinese and had never heard from anybody from the party before. And he won by 600 votes.
Yeah, Julian, you should check nokings.org because I'm sure there's more than one happening in Miami right now.
We stand up. Thank you very much.
And if I remember right, KA said she was writing postcards too.
Just updated the estimate to 3,000.
Yes, now we have 3,000. I very much believe it's probably Oakland overflow because they've been scared out of downtown.
Those folks over there.
It's not wrong to be coming here instead. It's just the legacy media telling them that it's going to be dangerous here, which is crap.
Kathy Dana.
So that's a good thing. We're up to 3,000 now.
Wow, I'm overwhelmed.
So
I just have to tell you,
which for a little bitty town like ours is really good.
Today is my
So,
wedding anniversary.
woo!
There is no place I'd rather be than here on my anniversary. All right. My first poem is Face to Face with History, and I think that's where we are.
I don't think it's all of that, Julian. That's probably a little misinformation because I could probably get a job in Miami. I don't speak Spanish at all. So that's probably a generality. That's the industry you're hiring for. But I don't believe that it's that way all over Miami.
It seemed boring. Bunch of bothersome dates trying to get quizzed on. Every day we pledge allegiance to our flag and to the republic for which it stands. And we had our hands on our hearts. And the last words were, with liberty and justice
For all!
We're not trading with them anymore. We're shifting all the money.
Right. We said for all, not some who had more land or money or right or mail, even though that's
Bill,
where
be
we
nice.
started. Well, it's
That
taken
goes for my
years,
usuals too.
decades, centuries,
No attacking.
and we've come a long way.
Even though that was
I've been
funny.
reading up on history.
Papa Cat laughs, that's why I had to look.
Here. And I, for one, am still fighting.
Okay, the dads need to be nice here. Yes, I have a dad culture here.
Pledge with liberty and justice for
Hey,
all.
I drink virgin
Listen.
cocktails, Buzz. You know that.
Say it with me. With
Liberty and justice for all. Who said that? Hi,
Right.
Clark.
My second poem.
I think we have an agitator here
Here
somewhere, but
Hell.
nobody's paying attention to them.
This is actually a poem I didn't write. My
Hi, Sticky Art. Hi, Rich Anthony. Your Jesus can be your king, but we don't need a king in America.
You're going to have a line that you're going to
So the one entering, you better be nice, because I'll even mute one of my own people if they get nasty.
The world is in need of so many a thing.
And they know
We've
it.
got a constitution, we don't need a king. Our survival as we know it is open to question, yet the nuts are in charge of the cookie jar. And
Sorry,
the
drinking
nuts
water.
are in charge of the cookie jar. And the nuts are in charge of the cookie jar. The bullies call themselves the heroes of the world. The sense of treason, rule of law, and
Hi, Sticky Art Fingerboards. Welcome.
And protest is sore needed, but the nuts are in charge of the cookie jar. And the nuts
are in charge of the cookie jar.
And the nuts
Are in charge of our cookie jar.
The genocidal maniacs now have a field day. Folly is rampant and treachery the norm. How shall we respond to this most hellacious storm? For the nuts are in charge of the cookie jar. Yeah, the nuts
Had to
are in
help somebody
charge
pick up
of
their
the
glasses.
cookie jar. Yeah, the nuts are in charge of the cookie jar. If you see Christy Noem out licking her chops, assaulting citizens and senators with her rent-a-cop, consuming dark-skinned people on the menu today, and you say, that's okay, it's not us, you say, then you must be a nut.
Happy protesting.
Happy
protesting.
Must be a nut in the cookie jar. You must be a nut in the cookie jar. But if you say it's time to crack those nuts, push back all the cuts, uphold the Constitution and rally for solution, then it's time to dump the nuts. Because we the people are in charge of the cookie jar. We the people are in
You guys know
charge
what
of
to
the
do.
cookie
Just to
jar. We the people are in charge of the cookie jar. Thank you.
Thank Thank you, Kathy Dana. And now we have another person who will be taking over this legacy when some of us have moved
get rid of Julian.
on. I am very proud to present Lily Weedlaw, the co-chair of the Alameda Unified School District's LGBTQ+ Roundtable. Lily.
Hello, my name is Lily. I'm an activist and musician, but most importantly, I'm a high school student right here in Alameda, and I am transgender.
Thank you, Sticky Art. We're a small town.
If not by name, we've passed one another on Park Street. I go to school and concerts with your kids. I helped them with long division in 4th grade, and I picked them up when they fell over in the mosh pit. Every day, I see the rates of suicide of people like me climbing upwards. I am no stranger to these thoughts myself, as it often feels easier to die than to continue to live in a world where I see my friends worry about their family members being abducted because ICE is on the Fruitvale Bridge. I have seen them driving down my street. My friends are treated as though they must be cured. I am not able to go outside without being alert, vigilant, so that I do not become a victim of the rising hate crimes against trans people, and God forbid I am raped, because my access to an abortion is questioned and attacked daily.
Serious.
It's unimaginable. The hopelessness that I and people like me feel going to school every day, knowing that there is no bathroom for me to use on my school's campus. And when I turn on the TV, I see Nancy Mace yelling tranny, tranny, tranny during a House hearing.
I hate the diversion of trans people they're using.
Martin Mueller showcased at the end of the Holocaust Museum. First they came for the socialists, and I did not speak out because I was not a socialist. Then they came for the trade unionists, and I did not speak out because I was not a trade unionist. Then they came for the Jews, and I did not speak out because I was not a Jew. Then they came for me, and there was no one left to speak for me. My public education has taught me many valuable things. One of these being that history will always repeat itself if we let it. So here's my advice. Number one,
Nebulous.
look to your left and right. These are the people that you should be building community and harboring connections with, because they are who will be speaking up for you when it is your turn under the chopping block. Number two,
Twisted but true.
practicing joy is one of the most powerful acts of protest.
Woo! Thanks, Joe.
Number three, speak up for everybody who is different from you.
Yes, Nebulous.
Recognize their struggles. It is your moral obligation as a member of the human race.
Yes.
Number 4, don't let your silence become submission, because none of us can afford to submit. Thank you.
And I've got a weird example right now. The lady in front of me, her sunglasses fell off her head and fell down here. And there was a man standing here just looking at the sunglasses. Nothing. And I came around and picked him up. She was trying to get up, and she's in chair for a reason, I would assume. And if not, you gotta share her first. Hello for her. And the guy just sat there and stared at them a couple of times. I came up and picked him up.
Because we
How hard
feel
is
the weight
that?
of it. No one should have the power to strip rights, silence truth, or rule unchecked. That's why we say, no kings. But if we think no kings only means no Trump, we're missing something deeper.
Fuzz.
Kings don't always wear crowns. Sometimes they wear progressive credentials. Sometimes they come wrapped in good intentions. Sometimes they're lifted up, not because they earned it, but because people would rather believe a lie than sit with discomfort.
No king!
That's not justice, that's curation.
Get
That's
rid
not
of him.
solidarity.
Bobby be low.
That's
Now be
theater.
gay.
Real
Somewhat.
change comes from those who risk something. And lately, more people are risking more, breaking ranks, refusing comfort. That's how we know.
But sometimes
the
they show us
pressure
exactly who
is
they are,
working.
and we should believe them.
For too long, white progressives have been kingmakers, choosing voices that made them feel good, even when those voices weren't real. That wasn't solidarity, that was projection, that was
And I don't know
control.
if this lady knows this gentleman. She
Crowding
gave him her
someone
seat.
because their convenience is how white supremacy adapts. It cloaks itself in progress, selects leaders who keep critique shallow and power safe. The danger of performative allyship isn't just that it's fake, it's that it props up lies that do real harm. Harm to truth, harm to movements, harm to us.
No king!
Right. If no kings means anything, it has to mean the end of white progressives deciding who gets heard and who gets erased. You say you want to be allies, but performative allies want credit. Accomplices show up when it's risky, when no one's watching. If you need to be thanked or centered or safe, you're not in solidarity, you're just performing. You can't say no kings while defending the figureheads you crowned, just because they made you feel progressive.
And she also got him a deal.
Being an accomplice means you put yourself in the way of ICE, of cops, of injustice, and you say, you'll have to go through me first. That is what pressure looks like. Truth without applause, risk without reward. You were born into this fight, but you can choose to join it. Not to be centered, but to be useful. So when we scream, no king!
No king!
Don't just cheer! Don't just post! Live it! Say it with your whole chest! Say it in every space where your voice still carries more weight than ours.
No king!
No kings! No gatekeepers! No masters! Total liberation!
I was talking to one of the people with the chairs, and she has
This next song
arthritis
came out of
problems.
the 1964 civil rights struggle, when black people were facing lynching in jail, police brutality, hoses, police dogs, just fighting for a crumb, just fighting for human rights. So when we listen to it today, in a space where I haven't heard a single black voice, just remember who the people are who wrote this song and what this song was really about. And take a look at yourselves and think about your own allyship and ask yourself if you're being performative or if you're being real.
and who should be the ones up here singing this song.
Anyway,
I just want to let you all know that we're not going to let anybody turn us around.
But it's good that the people are recognizing it. You heard like a slight gasp when he said, I heard from not one black voice.
Trump and the administration and MAGA get strong by dividing us. Democracy gets strong by coming together. And there's no stronger way of coming together right now than to join our voices. Let's let people hear what we the people sounds like. Woo! Are we going to turn around? Are we going to turn around? Ain't gonna let nobody turn me round.
Turn me round, turn me round.
I don't know this song. He's coming up behind. Okay. I found him. He's right behind me.
Turn me around, turn me around, turn me around.
It's hilarious that the majority of voters. Oh, bummer. I was going to read it. I can read it probably here. They were talking about, and they were talking about how I block people. Yeah, because as an American, it's my choice. That's the thing. I am blocking people I don't agree with or I think are being mean. Throw with it. And my mods have permission to do that. So, I'm sorry you don't like it, but this is America. And this is why we're protesting. It's so funny, Dove. I'm like, he's coming up for me. That sounds like a horror movie. Food drive. Oh God, I forgot food. I'll send Papa Cat across the street to get some tuna.
Turn me around, turn me around, turn me around.
Permission for what? Yeah, it's my channel.
Thank you. That's Paul Andrews and Democracy Out Loud. This choir was put together for this event.
And actually, you're going to be the last person to respond to about this.
Think globally,
so, the rest of you can enjoy yourself as you're being deleted.
And we have another quick guest here, Catherine Castro.
So I heard there wasn't a black voice here.
Somebody
I've
said,
been
who?
here, I was just waiting my turn.
Like, yeah. Oh, yay! Woo! There's one.
If you're black, can I see your fist, please? I'm nervous.
Zeno, bless to you too, Nick.
Right here, girl.
1, 2.
You do it, girl.
3.
Right here.
This is intentional. This is not a celebration. 4.
Yeah, exactly, Basement Jesus. Imagine people staying and watching, all they have to do is keep scrolling. Exactly.
6. You know what else they told me? They told me freedom rings, but I hear cries, shouts, and screams. A war over who's hurt the most, and them, not us, don't you see? That them and us mentality distracts from the fight for a collective peace. They told me freedom rings, but I see humiliation, not humanity. Where protests are labeled threats, but storming the Capitol is just another day. They sit back and blame us, the so-called violent ones.
Ain't that the truth?
They told me freedom rings, but I feel nauseated, a vibration of violence. Soon we'll march in parades with a smile. But deep inside, I know I'm scared. Families separated, blood red, blue bruised, as my brothers and sisters disappear. They told me freedom rings, but I teach my children, no,
Nothing is sung with dings and chimes. This is no nursery rhyme. I'm not here to play like we're here on parade. I'm scared this little poem of mine one day might serve me time. This is America, June 14th, 2025, and they told me freedom rings. But today all I hear is loud and clear, no king, no crowns, we the people will not back down. And they told me freedom rings. Woo!
No kings, no crowns, and they told me freedom rings. Thank you very much.
Basement Jesus, you got it. At Nick, you can disagree with the message, but you have to agree to the right to peacefully assemble and demonstrate. Thank you.
Someone
You should
who's been
become a
doing a lot
member.
of work in the Central
Actually, you should just
Valley
sub.
and has done a lot of good progressive work for many, many years across this country. I am proud to present a former member of the Maryland State Senate and House for 13 years, now with Central Valley Matters, Mary Borgers.
Good afternoon, Alameda. Thanks so much for being here today, for standing up for social justice, freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, the rule of law, and pushing back and shouting, America has no kings. America has no kings. America has no kings. America today is in crisis, just like it was in 1776 when Thomas Paine wrote these famous words. These are the times that try men's soul. The crisis we faced in 1776 is similar to
Pretty
the
much the
crisis
truth. Imagine
we're
being afraid of
facing
diversity,
today,
not dictators.
where the Trump
That pretty much sums it
regime
up.
deliberately
interesting?
causes chaos and harm and plunders and pillages the American people. But today, you're taking steps, you're taking action, you're pushing back against the arrogance, the cruelty, the plunder, the corruption of the gangster
Sort of like
in
my
chief.
Haggard. So we're getting some puppy action.
As Jeff mentioned,
Thank
is
you.
by working in the Central Valley,
I think I
in
blew
the
the gimbal, but
congressional
maybe not.
district around Bakersfield,
Wolf.
where Cesar
I deposited
Chavez
Papa Cat
and
somewhere,
Dolores
so I go
Huerta
wander.
started the farm workers movement.
Here goes another one, guys. Look at the puppy. Look at the puppy.
74% Latino. It's the poorest district in the state of California. It's where Republicans rule
Making the
and
rounds right now,
dominate,
guys,
ignore,
because sometimes it just gets a little
and
crazy.
suppress. The people there.
What's it?
But what inspires me
Oh, I smell
is
like
the
a
fact
cat
that
noodle.
after generations of being ignored,
This one's
there
so
are
cute. I'll show you real
so
fast.
many people working to make
Puppy.
their lives
My cat
better,
gets upset
their
if I don't show
families'
one.
lives better, and their communities better. And working with them, we can help them gain control of the political structure, but it does take a lot of work and it takes a lot of effort. Today reminds me of the 1990s when President Clinton was working so
Exactly,
hard
basement.
to
He said,
stop
I
the
don't have
violence
to agree
and
with
bring
y'all
peace
to support y'all.
Northern Ireland.
I can be in opposition
At the
respectfully
time, I
while
was
still
running a
supporting your
program
inalienable
for
rights.
emerging
That's why I've
Northern
been
Ireland.
also making
Working
sure
to
that
bring the
I say
political
it's not
parties
a
together
Dem Republican
to
thing. It's a
find
no kings thing
nonviolent,
today.
Peaceful ways to settle their differences.
So everybody is welcome here.
I was amazed at the political leadership. Every one of them had had assassination attempts. The community was riddled with bullets and bombs. Ordinary people were afraid to go to the grocery store.
I
or
should
the
start
local
asking
pub
later if they're from
because
here or they're from
those
somewhere
were
else.
the favored placement of bombs. And yet,
Yes, there is space in Jesus, because you know what?
made the
You put it very well.
to improve the quality of life for
And hopefully
people
you'll
there,
stick around and hang out when I do
try
Scientology.
to stop the violence. Well, we have some of the same courageous leaders. Our own Senator Alex.
Chingua through. There I go. Process. If Bex is on here, what did that mean? Let's get a long view of this. Hold on.
Bernie Sanders. And my friend, Maryland Senator Chris Van Hollen. And in the House, we have also leaders that are taking risks. Eric Swalwell. Our own Latifah Simon. Jasmine Crockett.
See, look how far it goes. Last time it was not this far.
Standing up to intolerance, by standing up to the MAGAs, by standing up to Trump, they put themselves and their lives at risk. All of them have had numerous death threats. Their families and children have had death threats.
And there were assassinations. I'm not going to call them some guy. I'm going to call him assassinated. Minnesota today. Former state assembly person and her husband were killed at their front door.
That our elected leaders who were elected to pass laws and make good policy now have to find ways to protect themselves.
Excuse me.
I grew up in Minnesota and was horrified that the state legislature,
She's still learning her math.
Husky?
Girl, maybe.
were shot.
Very good. Okay, guys. Quick look. Someone learning how to be a puppy. I have to show my cat.
Oh, yeah. You're going to want to say hi to him.
Oh my god, I didn't even see him.
Not always visible.
Can I pet? Yeah. Thank you. This is Radar. Hi, Radar. How are you? I was just getting some of your other friends. I know.
Behind closed doors.
Do you? So like the dew on a flower?
Found out what they were up to and started protesting, started contacting
No,
them,
I know.
started calling them.
Quick look.
Back down.
Stay away from the baby.
And that's what we're doing today.
My chat hates it when I pet dogs and don't show them.
Yeah. Oh, Radar.
I have a dog thing. I don't know. I think it's because I make eye contact with them. So it's like the joke is, oh my god, it's Linda. We have to go talk to Linda.
Don't know. And I
Yeah, I know. Hi.
was that
Okay, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
to throw off communism and bring freedom to East Germany actually began in Leipzig at St. Nicholas Church, when in 1982 people got together to pray.
Yes, I know. They smell like everybody else in the protest.
Of the environmental damage that was
There's another one,
happening in
guys.
their community.
I'm just showing. It's like the crowds are great here. It's freaking Alameda. There's a lot of people. It's awesome. Thank you.
They tried to infiltrate.
Don't want to step on anybody. We're just going out farther to like see where people are.
They refused.
It's so bizarre. It's coming out all the way to here. That's far for us.
To then march past Stasi headquarters.
Thank you, Nebulous.
What they wanted, making sure that
This one looks
people
like
were aware
Beagle and
that there were, they were able to peacefully call.
Corgi. Can I pet? Thank you. See? Hello, you. There are just so many here today, guys. Which is good. Beagle and Corgi?
Beagle mix.
Looks like Corgi in there, yeah.
She's got, she's like Tennessee Coon.
Oh my god. You're American. Any dog that I see, it's got like two breeds. You can't tell. I call them Americans.
She's a good old-fashioned mutt.
Yes.
All-American mutt.
I've had mutts all my life. Thank you. So, we're seeing a lot of Americans out today, aren't we?
With our courage and perseverance, we will also prevail. We reject the tyranny that pretends to be patriotism. We support community over chaos.
I like that.
People over power.
The tyranny disguised as patriotism. The things we learned today.
We all stood up and shouted, no throne, no crown, no king, just us.
It is so neat to see all these people here from an Alameda protest. It's so cool.
We're coming to the end of our time here, but we need to multiply what we're doing. So in a moment, we're going to call Washington, D.C. and ask you to say a few things. We'll actually sing a few things into Chuck Schumer's answering machine.
Oh my God, that's going to be cool.
Before we do that, I just want to say that we're talking about a town that we like to be in, a town where we can gather and feel safe and take care of each other. We've got the chief of police here, and we've got our mayor, Ashcroft, here as well.
Which, if you ask me today, it's very brave for our lawmakers to come out.
Now, Shalom Room is one of the people who's been putting this all together, and she's going to make this call with us.
Now we're calling Chuck Schumer.
I just want to make one quick announcement. If you could make room near the flagpole. They are coming through with a small emergency near the flagpole.
Oh, okay.
So the emergency is coming from the intersection to the flagpole. They're on foot.
It's deceptively
warm
here.
All right? Thank you.
It's deceptively warm here. Hello,
Thank you, everybody, for being here. I'm so excited. What I want you to do first is look around.
I've
this
met
is
you
your
before,
community.
child.
These are your people. Take photographs and put it online. What we're hearing
to show that we do have support.
The waves. We've got to dominate the media waves. That means taking pictures. Putting it on
Democracy
Instagram,
does not fear protesting dictators do. Read it again. No fall, king,
we are
way.
proof that this is working.
I need water.
Our actions that we can take are fantastic. One of them is calling Chuck Schumer. The reason we're calling Chuck Schumer is he's the leader of the Senate Democratic Caucus, and he needs to hear your voice as much as anyone. I'll show you how easy this is. I got him right here.
Hi, you.
Mobile. We're going to hit that. We're
going to leave a message on the answer machine. I love it.
For general office information and hours of operation, please press 1. For assistance with a federal agency, please press 2.
Chuck Schumer's answer machine. We're going to leave a group message for him.
No, I saw that, but I didn't know it is one that... Hit 3.
To leave a comment on a legislative matter,
hi, Badger.
Please visit schumer.senate.gov. Click on Contact and submit your comments electronically. You may also press any button to leave a message.
Tell you later.
After the tone, please make sure.
Kathy just got home from the rally in Fremont.
My name is Shalom Room.
Awesome, Kath. I didn't know you were this close.
California 94501. I ask that you unite Democrats and vote no on the big bullshit bill. We ask that you immediately stop unconstitutional ICE raids. You need to condemn the Trump administration's deployment of the National Guard and military to attack Americans exercising their right to protest. You must state the consequences of these actions. Supporters of tyranny must know that there will be hearings, subpoenas, investigations, and consequences. Starting in January, when we take the House, for those supporting a moratorium.
See that? How can that be illegal? I don't understand. What is wrong with people? Those two are freaking adorable.
I have over 2,000 people here who want to say the same thing to you.
I wonder how many people are leaving messages on Chuck Schumer's answering machine.
It's that easy.
No kings! No kings! No kings! No kings! No kings! No kings!
And we ran out of room.
That was beautiful.
Finally, I want to share with you that your presence and persistence is what keep tyranny at bay. Dr. Erica Chenoweth and many others who have researched the impact of rallies over the last century note that it only takes 3.5% of us consistently in action to create the resistance that can topple tyranny.
3.5%? Jesus.
Right here,
That's
right
easy.
now, that means 2,574 of us need to be united in persistent action. And I think we've got that right here.
And Kathy, I know you tell me every time he's mentioned being near here. Sorry.
We are about to have one now. No tyranny, no kings.
No tyranny, no kings! No tyranny, no kings!
That was great. Give yourselves a hand for that. Oh, you're beautiful. It has been lovely being here with you, feeling the love, feeling the pain, feeling the resistance. There are 3,000 of us, which puts us at 3.7%. So, Democracy Out Loud is going to take us home for one last song from a movement from decades ago that's still relevant. Democracy Out Loud, take us home.
Microphone, use the microphone. Use the microphone. Use the microphone.
Let it what?
Shine!
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine.
America, it showed that only 3.5% of us need to get out there and be a constant. It's agitating to the tyranny.
Let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Oh, down here at City Hall, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, right down here at City Hall, I'm gonna let it shine. Right down here at City Hall, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. All over Alameda. All over Alameda. I'm gonna let it shine. I'm gonna let it shine. Alameda. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Every time there's a ballot box.
She said, come on, white people, find it, get a beat.
I'm at the ballot box. I'm gonna let it shine. Every time at the ballot box. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. I'm gonna let it shine. I see you right there. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it
are, Fuzz. We are all gonna let it shine.
See out loud, that's who they are, that's who you are.
And I can make fun of white people in rhythm because my white family has no rhythm whatsoever.
Go home, give some love and care to the people around you, and resist.
I need to find that sign. We're looking for the sign. Don't let them walk away. Where did you get the sign? Don't walk away. Excuse me.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Where did you get that at? It's from, oh, here. I have his information. He's a guy on Potrero Hill in the city, and his company is called Bad Taste, Good Cause. And here is, oh God, I took too many pictures.
Here, say his name again.
There's his info.
Bad Taste, Good Cause, Jeff Grubler, 1016 Potrero Ave, apartment 6, 94110, SF, USA.
Bad Taste, Good Cause, he'll come out.
Okay.
And he makes all kinds of political stuff, and I love, they live, I love them.
I would say that would win the internet today because
I saw it at another march in April, and I researched it and found it. It wasn't easy. He's just making these in his house.
Yeah, we need to support him, guys.
Right, yes.
I'm live streaming. So.
Next time I'm an artist, I need to make my own.
I was going to say, we have a lot of artists here, don't we? Because I keep seeing very even calm, like that one over there. It's got the shading in it.
Right.
It's like, there are artists here.
Great art, yeah.
So thank you, thank you. We got to get a couple of those. Don't we, Papa Cat? We got to get those signs. This is neat. So yeah, now everybody's milling around because it's like, what do we do now? Anything you want to, it's America. So, oh cool, thanks Fez for finding the link. Rock on. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, might as well. He's gonna go take some more money and put it in our meter because we're parked at a meter. Does it take cards?
It takes cards.
Okay.
2 hours of time. So come back?
Yeah, come back. I'll be right here.
Okay.
I'm going to stay on the plaza, guys.
Oh, I gotta go the other street.
Yeah, that's why.
Which way do I go?
Unless people are marching. You know what? I'll tell you where I'm at if I move. So go ahead.
Okay, otherwise.
Yeah. But I'll tell you if I start marching. Yep, go that way, down that street, and then turn right. So, I'll just be roaming around. So yes, Papa Cat has to put money in the meter. Isn't it so cute? So, with his long legs, that's the thing. He's nothing but legs, so he could go to the meter and back a lot faster than I could with him. So, look at the velvet dog. Oh my God, that's a velvet dog. Velvet dogs are my favorite dogs on the planet.
Just turn over their sides.
And I do have a video.
Push.
Can I pet your velvet dog?
Yes.
Thank you. Hello, baby dog.
It's a teddy bear.
You've got to take off the other people for me. Thank you. Yeah. They're my favorites, but people are afraid of them. So I didn't know what they were for years until I literally had one in my face and asked my friend, so what is this? And he said, I don't know what. Figured. I've been petting them for ages. Even
I have too.
Yeah.
I've walked up to 100 years ago. It was a couple of big dogs in the back of a truck, and I walked up to it, and they were giving signs that they were welcoming. Mm-hmm. The owner wasn't there, and so I went up and I petted him, and the owner showed up, and I said, "Are these pit bulls?" And he goes, "Yep." I said, "Okay."
I think it was New York. There was a guy in a black leather jacket, all, like...
Migrant. Yeah. Yeah, he loves other dogs. I used to be a dog walker. He loves other dogs.
Yeah.
Activate America.
Thank you.
Now is good around
he make
some
phone
dogs.
calls? They do.
He's got that little dog syndrome where he thinks he can take on big dogs.
Thank you.
So, thank you. Thank you.
After my mom passed away, my dad gave me the house I grew up in, which was in Oakland, but they had 2 drive-bys in 1 week, and my dad was like, can you move to Alameda? So we did. The only problem was that he's afraid of hippos. Yeah. So I can't get one, which would be so easy right now at the shelter.
Yeah. Where is the house at in Oakland?
On Minna between Allendale and Brookdale. Don't tell me you're from my neighborhood.
Yeah. Well, I live in Maxwell Park.
Okay.
I don't know if you like that or not.
My DNA remembers this shit from the 30s. I love that. That's actually perfect. My husband's father lost people in the Holocaust. Yep. And I'm Native. So, it's like, my father didn't have a birth certificate. He was born on the reservation. His mom actually died giving birth. So then he was given to some cousins. So, and it's Pueblo. Because people are like, what are you? I'm like, you won't recognize it. So my bio dad was brought up by a Mexican family. So I've got like the Mexican heritage in my family. My stepdad is so white he doesn't have a chin. Right. But he's been around since I was 5. So I have my white family, which defend me if anybody says anything in Portland, because I was really brown as a kid. And then I have my mom's family, which are, we nicely say that they were Spaniard snobs. In other words, they were Hispanic bigots. That's so it's like I am beyond totally American, but have had to be worried because a friend of mine, the one who had the sign, her mom was born in Iran, and they still have family there. They left for the revolution, so she's worried. Another friend of mine, her mother was from Japan, so she's freaking out. It's like, it's so hard. And then me being brought up, quote unquote, white, right? It's like I have no clue. And Oakland in the 70s, I had no clue of like real prejudice. Right. So it's just, this whole thing is so very bizarre. Yeah. And I was talking to my stepdad, and I was telling him, I'm not white. And he's like, okay. I go, no, people think I'm Asian. He's like, you don't look Asian. I'm like, yeah, I do. Sorry, my teeth are drying.
I thought you were Asian when you first walked out.
Yeah, no, if you look at Pueblo, and I've got Inuit, I keep finding more and more of my DNA. If you look up Pueblo, I look just like it. I'm just the white version of it now. So I lost the melanin as I grew up because I'm a goth. Huh? I don't know how, but my middle brother is also super white too. My oldest brother had a tan all the time, but my middle brother, I'm now whiter than him. I used to make fun of him all the time. Yeah. So, yeah, if you want to look like American, hello. And I bring the accent on 3 days a week in a public school for speech therapy because I spoke like Cindy Brady.
You spoke like what?
Cindy Brady. I had so heavy of a lisp. It was crazy. Yeah. So I speak like a newscaster because a public school taught me how. That is the way I put it. I'm sorry. My mouth is just so dry.
Would you like a piece of gum?
That would be awesome. Yeah, my doctor put me on Wegovy because I got type 2. And she's always wanted me to lose weight too. So, like, killing 2 birds with 1 stone here. But it drives your mouth out incredibly. Thank you.
Take 2?
No, 1 side. And the husband is refilling the parking meter, so he has the water. Thank you so much. But this is definitely
There's one
great.
simple salt trick that anyone can use to fight off nerve pain almost overnight. Did you know that neuropathy has little to do with
Getting some Pitbull, guys.
Most people don't
I'm
know
busy.
this, but the tingling, numbness, and stabbing sensations in your hands and feet has less to do with age, poor circulation.
Yeah, I call them velvet
or high blood
dogs
sugar
when
than
I'm
you
talking
first
about
thought.
them because I don't want people to think,
No matter what type of
I don't
pills
want
you
anybody
take
to
or
go,
what
it's a Pitbull
treatments
like
you
that.
try,
It's like, no,
you're
they're
only
velvet
treating the
dogs.
symptoms. Listen up. Eventually, the
So he's
constant
what everybody
burning,
thinks are
pins,
Pitbulls.
needles, and loss of sensation will
Right.
only get worse. Simple tasks like walking, writing, or buttoning the shirt will become very
crazy cat ladies shouldn't say
This is when doctors start talking about lifelong medications or serious conditions.
And he doesn't have a real wide jaw.
Yeah, I was wondering because he's huge. I'm like, I have not seen a pit bull this big.
Yeah, in public, usually they're the skinny ones. So, yeah, I can see them like corralling children and they're just running down and going, "You're not moving."
That's cool. It's leather.
Oh my God, it's leather.
Touch
too.
it?
Yeah. It's sorry, I didn't
Man. 1991, I got it. 04 was happening. Well, they didn't really sell stuff online as much as they do now.
They didn't have it online back then.
No, they didn't.
My brother helped develop it. I said it would never work.
If I asked where he found it, if I didn't like it, it was like, oh God, that's 1991. I know, right?
Actually, there are places like the Real consignment places that you'd be able to find maybe things like that.
Man, that would fly off.
So yeah, look up consignment places because you won't. They're not going to sell nowadays, especially considering that probably now it's $700 jacket. It must be warm.
All leather. It's not too warm.
Oh, it's not real leather, you said?
It is real leather.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought.
But it's not too warm. So,
okay. Well, like a windbreaker, right?
Oh, I gotta go.
Bye, guys. Nice to talk. Have a good day.
Yeah, I'm gonna
goodbye, Fluff Ball. So, yeah, that was just a whole bunch of. Yee! Oh wait, who's saying what here? Oh yeah, Kathy, you had said something like that before. My great-great-grandmother was on the Trail of Tears at 14 years old, and her dad, my 3 times great-grandfather, was the chief. Wow, that's awesome. The giant postal service truck came honking louder than any other vehicle. Awesome! Saw a sign reading, "Aliens build pyramids, not walls." It's a truth. So, let's see, okay. We're still wandering around because Papa Cat's feeding the meter, just to walk around, get my gimbals off. So, just walking around. Got the address and website of the guy who did the sign that would go from Trump to Skeleton Guy. So, I think that this is all about okay, pause. Hi, good vibes. Yeah, we didn't do Rip Guide. If I did, it was just a general sweep. So I saw him and I turned around and said hi. The solar surveillance camera thing. Yeah, no, I saw him and said hi. And then I went wandering around. Oh my God, I figured it out. It scrolled. I scrolled to Jess's again just then. So that'll toughen you up. Yes, and I have something that's called a oh God, what is it? It's an amber quartz or amber type quartz, and it's called, oh God, I can't remember the name of it now. I'll think of it. Supposedly off the Trail of Tears. It's like a crystal. It's like, if you're native and don't know the Trail of Tears, go check your history out and spend a day on Google. It's horrible. See? Sidewalk too. No crown for cruelty.
Yeah, it's nice to see her.
Terrible things are happening outside at time of night and day. Poor helpless people are being dragged to their homes. That was Anne Frank. Stop terrorizing immigrants. This is in America. The 5th and 14th Amendment guarantees due process. Yes, it is. All persons, not just citizens. Rest in peace, Senator Melissa Hart Portman. Maggie, you have blood on your fascist hands. Yeah, we should remember her name, honestly. Portman. God, that's horrible. Ah, good vibes. Are you going to post footage from today on your channel?
I'm looking at these social media.
Me? Hello.
To have that by it.
I'm streaming on my channel. She said she's looking for the social media people.
Oh.
I keep forgetting I'm a social media person. So they're taking down the trucks that were cordoning off this area. I didn't realize the library was right there. Ah, hello.
Hi.
Can I help you?
Yeah, we wanted you to.
Yes. It's the Statue of Liberty. These are the people who set it up. The crown of liberty will never sit on the head of a tyrant. So, back up. Everybody there. So you guys have seen it. In little bitty Alameda. Thank you. If you want to know, I'm YouTube.
Okay.
Mama Cat 1 or Club Brain Fog.
Okay. Okay. Great.
I normally.
Hang on 1 second. Thank you, David.
That was cute. I like that. So all the interesting things must be done, and people are leaving. My channel. So see the walk was before the rally this time. So nothing like a little ELO to make it through your day. And I always think that how can they like yank this if it's being played in a public place? You know what I mean? It's like I can't avoid this. So I don't understand how it could be copyrighted. But if it is, this is after. So I'll make it members only or something, this part. This looks familiar. What is it? It's a parking meter for the homeless. That is very full. It's a legit parking meter put next to the bus stop, and it's a donation to alameda.gov/homeless. Or no, it's not that. That's need more information. I'm not sure who this goes to. It's legit though, I've seen these before. So that's a good thing. Oh, okay, you just met with Rip Guy. Okay. Kathy, either late Thursday night or Friday, let's hook up. Oh, when you're gonna be here, right. Yeah, we need to coordinate something. So, if anybody's wondering, Dusty and I are gonna like say hi to each other because he has to be here for an unfortunate funeral. Sucks. We've all hit that time though, unfortunately, where family members will be. You saw Rip Guy.
Yeah, he's right there. It was right there underneath that antenna thing.
Ah, okay.
He's trying to figure out some tech stuff. Like I was useless.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It wasn't anything even I'd know?
Huh?
Was it something that I might know?
Probably not. He's trying to get his tablet and one phone to like camera to do the right thing, but says he's gonna go to the phone store, but then nothing.
Okay. I was gonna say I could probably do that actually. Yes, I know, Kathy. I keep forgetting. I know, Dusty. I'm so sorry again. Yes. So, and weirdly enough, I think we're done. I said, weirdly enough, I think we're done.
Maybe. Yeah. There's not a big march or anything.
Well, that was before. So, okay, guys, then I'm going to be done. Just remember, this was little bitty.
The chiropractor?
Yes. She had a great time.
Yeah.
Little bitty.
Did you see our other friend? No. Okay.
I don't know.
Cuts her hair.
The one that cuts my hair was here?
No, I was asking if you saw her.
No, why? Is she supposed to be here?
Was supposed to be here, yeah.
In Alameda?
Huh?
Wow.
No, not that one that cuts her hair. The one
Oh, the other one, right.
That cuts her hair.
You mean the DJ?
Yes. I know, we have to speak in code.
No, I'm not going to tell Rib you can use a new phone, Brad. So.
Oh, I missed that one. Tell Rib I can use a new phone. That's it.
Okay, guys.
All right,
like
guys
I said,
work it out.
on the bus stop, we have no kings. Hopefully this makes a dent, and go troll whoever's going to show the parade at 3:30. Did I say that out loud? What time is it?
It is 1:50. No, yes. Yeah, 1:50.
Okay, cool. So. You missed a cool sign. I wasn't going to show it though.
Yeah, that one's maybe
a little bit, yeah. So I will see you guys maybe tomorrow, and it would definitely be from the desk tomorrow because it's Father's Day, and
we just don't know.
I love my dad again. So
yes, yay for dads. Yay for dads.
And like I said, if his mind could be changed, anybody's mind could be changed. So ciao, Bellas. See you tomorrow.